Saul Canelo Alvarez is more than just a fighter.
He is an artist of the ring, a boxer who combines old-school Mexican body punching with modern defensive mastery. Over the years, he has climbed divisions, faced legends, and beaten champions, leaving behind a highlight reel of moments that define what perfect skill really looks like. Today, we look back at 25 times Canelo Alvarez showed flawless technique, timing, and brilliance inside the squared circle. Canelo vs. Shane Mosley, 2012. At only 21 years old, Canelo stepped into the ring with the legendary Sugar Shane Mosley. This was supposed to be a test too soon, a chance for a veteran to exploit a youngster.
But Canelo's composure in punch selection shocked everyone.
He controlled the fight with crisp counters and relentless pressure, landing clean shots to the body and head. Mosley's toughness kept him standing, but the scorecards were one-sided, 119-109 across the board. This was the night Canelo proved he belonged on the world stage.
Canelo vs. Josesito Lopez, 2012.
Just months later, Canelo defended his title against Josesito Lopez. It was a showcase of brutality mixed with precision.
Alvarez knocked Lopez down in the second, third, and fourth rounds with perfectly placed body and head shots. By the fifth round, Lopez could no longer withstand the punishment. It wasn't just power, it was Canelo's ability to set up each knockdown with timing and angles. Canelo vs. Austin Trout, 2013. Trout was undefeated, a slick southpaw who had just beaten Miguel Cotto. Many thought Canelo was biting off more than he could chew. Instead, Alvarez produced a masterclass. His ability to cut off the ring and land sharp counters frustrated Trout all night. A knockdown in the seventh sealed the momentum, and Canelo walked away with a unanimous decision, 115-112, 116-111, and 118-109. A clear example of Canelo's ring IQ evolving. Canelo vs. Floyd Mayweather, 2013. This was the biggest stage, a young lion against the best defensive fighter of all time. Canelo lost, yes, but even in defeat, he showed flashes of brilliance. He stood his ground, landed clean body shots, and remained competitive despite Mayweather's genius. The scorecards read 114-114, 116-112, 117-111 for Floyd. For Canelo, this was not failure, but education, a fight that sharpened his skill set for the future. Canelo vs. Alfredo Angulo, 2014. Angulo was known for his relentless aggression. But against Canelo, it was target practice.
Alvarez landed an incredible 295 punches at a 57% connect rate, dazzling the crowd with combinations and uppercuts. By the 10th round, the referee had seen enough, and Canelo earned a TKO victory. This fight showcased his offensive arsenal in full motion.
Canelo vs. Erislandy Lara, 2014. Lara's slick Cuban style had derailed many opponents, but Canelo attacked the body with persistence. Every time Lara tried to dance away, Alvarez punished him downstairs. The judges were split, but Canelo's relentless pressure earned him a split decision win. It proved he could adapt to even the most elusive movers. Canelo vs. James Kirkland, 2015.
This was pure destruction. Kirkland came forward like a wild bull, but Canelo's timing was on another level. In the third round, Alvarez uncorked a perfect right hand that sent Kirkland crashing to the canvas in one of the knockouts of the decade. The crowd erupted. This was Canelo the finisher.
Canelo vs. Miguel Cotto, 2015.
Against the legendary Cotto, Alvarez didn't just rely on power, he outboxed the boxer. Using sharp jabs, head movement, and patience, he dictated the pace. The scorecards read 117-111, 118-110, and 119-109 for Canelo. It was a performance of maturity, where skill outshined brute force.
Canelo vs. Amir Khan, 2016.
Khan's speed troubled Canelo in the early rounds, but Alvarez never panicked. He studied Khan's rhythm, waited for the opening, and in round 6 delivered one of the most devastating right hands in boxing history. Khan was knocked out cold.
Timing, patience, and precision, perfect skill personified. Canelo vs. Liam Smith, 2016.
Fighting in front of 50,000 fans in Texas, Canelo attacked Smith's body with surgical accuracy. He scored 3 knockdowns, each one coming from vicious body shots.
The final one in the 9th round ended the fight. This was vintage Mexican boxing, relentless bodywork, executed perfectly. Canelo vs. Shane Mosley, 2012. At only 21 years old, Canelo took on future Hall of Famer Sugar Shane Mosley. This was no easy assignment. Mosley had fought De La Hoya, Mayweather, and Pacquiao. But Canelo, young and hungry, surprised everyone. He showed poise beyond his years, slipping Mosley's punches, countering with crisp hooks, and landing vicious body shots that drained the veteran. The judges scored it 119-109 across the board, proving the young lion was ready for the spotlight. Canelo vs. Josesito Lopez, 2012. Canelo's next showcase came against the tough Josesito Lopez. From the opening bell, Alvarez worked the body with surgical accuracy. In round 2, Lopez hit the canvas. In round 3, another knockdown. By round 5, Lopez had been dropped multiple times and could not continue. This was not reckless brawling, it was perfect placement, each shot calculated to break down his opponent.